How you start out your sales calls is critical to your success. The introduction is more than just saying hello and giving them your name. It's critical to set up the call in a way that you can actually guide the conversation to get to the next step. So, what am I talking about? Okay, let's break this down. If someone calls you, the very first thing you want to do is, well, give your name, but you also want to identify your dealership and a department you work for. What do I mean? Thank you for calling Morales Motors. This is Jose Morales in sales speaking. How may I help you today? What did I do? First and foremost, I provided my first and last name. I identified the dealership and I also identified my department. Now, straightforward, very easy, nothing crazy there. At this moment is typically when the guest is going to tell you why they're calling. Hi, I'm calling to see if you have that 2019 Volkswagen Atlas still available. Okay, pause. Straightforward and easy. This is where it breaks down now. So let's start off with a situation where the car is available. In that instance, what we want to now do is we want to make sure we get the guest's name, okay? And we're also going to start to ask for the appointment early in the conversation, and I'll explain why in a moment. I'd be happy to help you with that. Again, just so I can be of good service to you, my name is Jose Morales, and your name is? Tom Smith. Great talking to you, Tom Smith. The great news is that Volkswagen list does show available. We'll need to come in and take it for a test drive. Now, let's break that down. One, I've reiterated I want to be of service. I want to help. I'm not saying I need your name so I can put it in our system. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying, hey, just so I can help you, if I could have your name, please. It's just a simple meet and greet. I want to get to know who I'm talking to. And in this scenario, the car is available. If it shows in the system, it's available. I'm going to ask for the appointment early. Why? In that moment, it can go two ways. The guest says, hey, I was thinking about coming in later today to take it for a test drive. Awesome, cool. Take the appointment, lock it down, time, contact info, all of that, but lock it down. You're not going to just continue going into the phone call for no reason, right? It's just like if someone signed on the first pencil, you're not going to bring a second pencil out just because you feel the need to. You're going to take that first pencil. So they go down the path, they take the appointment. Awesome. The alternative is they say, well, hold on a minute. Before I come in, I want to understand what kind of deal can you cut me? What are the interest rates like? Hey, I have shaky credit. How can you help me? They're going to provide you the real objection. We've talked about that before. Now, in that moment, though, I didn't ask a question like, well, what kind of questions can I answer for you that are broad and open where they can go anywhere? I'm guiding them towards the appointment. If I get it, awesome, run with it. If I don't, I'm going to know the real objection and I'll be able to better serve the guest and ultimately increase my likelihood of setting that appointment. Now, that's if the car is available. Let's talk about if the car's not available. Same introduction, right? I'm going to go ahead and ask for the guest for their name, but here's the difference. Instead of saying the vehicle is available in my system, but also before I say it's gone, I'm going to get their name, but I'm going to ask them a very pivotal question at this moment. Mr. Customer, if I can just be a better service to you, if you don't mind my asking, what is it that interested you in the 2019 Volkswagen Atlas? Now, why would I ask that question earlier before I tell them it's gone? Because the minute you tell someone the vehicle is gone, what happens to them psychologically? They check out. Now all of a sudden you're playing catch up. Then you're trying to ask for it. You want to ask what interested them in the vehicle before you tell them it's gone. So let's play that out. So again, Mr. Smith, just so I can be a better service to you, if you don't mind my asking, what is it that interests you in the 2019 Volkswagen Atlas that you saw online? Well, my wife and I are looking for an SUV that's under $25,000 that is under 60,000 miles, and she likes the Atlas. This one seemed like a good opportunity, for us to take a look at. Boom. In that moment, he told me they're looking for an SUV under $25,000. That opens up the conversation to any SUV under $25,000. Doesn't mean he's going to like it. Doesn't mean he's just going to come in because you offer it. But you can intelligently provide opportunities or solutions, if you will, to vehicles you have in stock. And you are asking that question before you tell them it's gone. So then let's deliver the mail. Well, Mr. Smith, here's what I will tell you. It looks like that vehicle has been sold. However, I do actually have a 2021 VW Atlas that's priced very similarly, has a little less miles, very comparable equipment. I also have a Chevrolet Traverse that's available that's in that price range, and also a Ford Explorer. And it looks like we might have actually a Toyota Highlander as well. With that being said, we actually have a really great selection of pre-owned vehicles that fit that kind of budget. Let me ask you a question. When would be a good day and time for you to come in and take a look at what we do have, take a few out for a test drive, and make sure that we pick out the right vehicle for you and your family? I'm not saying semantically what I just said is exactly how you have to say it. But what I'm simply saying is this: I'm asking why he wants what he wants, and I'm offering solutions that are going to fit the needs that he has. If I do that, I increase the likelihood that I get one step further. Because let's face it, you're not always going to have the vehicle. And so if you get a call on a vehicle you don't have, it doesn't mean it stops. It means we have to be problem solvers. We have to be trusted advisors. Again, how you start out your sales call is incredibly important to your success.